Damn, normally I start my stream like so late where like the session is already started. I thought I would get a head start on things today, and I was like, yeah, if I start my stream now, we'll probably be getting started like around then. I was way early today.
No, you're good. Things happen. It's all right. But welcome in. Last time we were here, you guys were making your way through this town and through all the different missives and things around here. You all had met several silly characters, including the twin sheriffs of this town, as well as the lovable, the lovable old man Mittens here, who is currently running the general store. If you don't remember, this is him.
He used to be known as Young Man Bloody Paws. This is him if you even care.
This is him if you even care. This is my OC Old Man Mittens. It's just him if you...
Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry. And
so real.
You guys were trying to purchase some in the town of Stairleave. Yes, that was renamed by one member of Cursed Member of Society in my channel who paid an absurd amount of bits to rename the town. You had also managed to get some simple weaponry for Lawrence, including a slingshot and a club, which I will be sure to add to his inventory eventually. As of right now, you're not exactly sure what...
Excuse me.
You have been excused. You're not exactly sure what his sort of skill set or muscle memory has left him with. And this is a good way to practice. But where... Hello?
Hello?
Oh,
Hello.
okay. Okay, we're good.
We're waiting for you.
Yeah, we're good.
That was where we were. And the other two members of the group, that would be one knight with your Goral and oh no, you're all here. Knight with Evelyn and Cherry over here with Mick. The two of you managed to speak with these officers and get them off of your back for the time being. They are no longer going to actively pursue you, but if they do find you around town, they may still stop you in order to ask some questions.
It's a good thing that 90% of our party is confused about what happened anyway.
Yes. However, right at the tail end, they were informed of some missive for one Sheriff Mick Hammerrock. Not a sheriff of this town, but still a known a known lawman that's going through different towns.
Man.
And a telegram came through from the marshal describing that there is a priest in this town who is causing some unrest. Silence his blasphemies, or you can consider their agreement null and void.
Can't have
And I
that.
believe that is where we left. And we arrived back here in the little general store, well stocked as it may be, with all of you talking to Old Man Mittens as he's handing off a club and some molasses honey sweetened cookies that he's gotten here, because even though this is a low magic area within the grand scheme of things, it is still a high magic world, and we're just gonna accept that this is possible and not get into any more arguments about it.
Not debate
As long as there's no
the
sugar in them.
like not debate the trade routes of, the Old West.
That was my favorite part of last week's episode.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure
last
we all had
time
a
we
really good
played.
time with that.
Yeah. Just yelling at each other about molasses. Yeah, that was great.
You can't mix the
Yeah.
cookies!
There's no way he could be selling cookies.
Fuck you! I just want cookies!
My phone just reminded me at 3 p.m. that, hey, you have D&D at 2.
Aw, that's nice of them.
Nice.
That's awesome.
I love that. Okay, so Mick got news that he is, in fact, the marshal didn't need no sheriff, he needed an errand boy. So Mick has to tell his group that, I mean, he could also not tell them because, they have nothing to do with it, but maybe he, would ask them for assistance? Or at
Maybe.
least for advice. So he would, I don't know, get over to
You
everybody in.
you end up walking into the inn, and you see that the rest of the party here is arguing about how the fuck he made cookies, and then Old Man Mittens here just cowering in the corner, just afraid of the arguments that are going on.
This is normal. Oh, howdy there. Nice to meet you. I heard you sell cookies. I'd like some.
He nods and
Stuff
says,
another cookie in your mouth. You sure you wash them?
"Oh,
Yeah, I mean, I'm a great fan of molasses.
All right. Here you go. One more cookie. That'll be 2 silver pieces. I believe was the price I set before. And if I forgot it, I'm sorry.
Mick grabs 5 and just tosses him a gold coin. Which
Oh.
I think should act up.
Um.
Is Electrum between?
Electrum does not exist. Electrum is dumb.
Okay, we ignore Electrum and 10 silver pieces are probably a gold coin or something.
Yeah, 10 silver is a gold.
There you go. So yeah, he grabs 5 cookies and tosses Mittens a gold coin.
Oh. Thank you.
Great, and you
and you will see that these gold, not gold coins, these funny little cookies will grant 1 temp HP.
Old Man Mittens, delicious molasses. Famous
So extra and for no reason.
all over the town. Oh, famous all over town. Grand one and HP upon consumption. There we go. I don't have a picture for them, but that's okay.
I think I can figure something out, don't worry.
You make them magical.
Hold up. Going to your character sheet. Inventory. this. But yeah. The rest of you are sort of more set to try and figure out, like, I suppose the extent to what your friend's abilities would be.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I wanted to either outside or find someplace more secluded and to basically
Yeah, we should have
I
like.
don't want to say
Oh, do you
be
see
his
my
punching
beautiful
bag.
item in the chat? I did so good. We should like make Will like ask that we would find out a private place because he like I got a message and I think we have a few things to talk about.
You'll see that like Lawrence is just holding up his stuff, and he's like, "All right then. Wait, sorry. Yeah. Let's find some place out in the open here, and try not to get anyone too hurt."
All right, they wanted to practice, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if you wouldn't mind.
What kind of weapons do druids usually use? Like staves?
Staves, they can use some martial weaponry. They typically don't use weapons at all. They're more often than not spellcaster.
So, okay, that makes sense.
But he doesn't, out of character, like, he doesn't know that yet. Or-
Yeah, of course. I mean, he needs to defend himself somehow, so a gun is probably... Alright, let's go shoot
I
some
have
bottles.
I have made your molasses cookies actually have a cookie.
Aw,
Oh,
yeah.
hell yeah.
Let's go.
Good job, thank you.
Wait, do my molasses cookies have a cookie?
Probably not because I only adjusted the one.
You should
But I-
just add the
What?
same item that I made.
Hold up.
But I
Let
made
me
one
just...
last time.
And then let me... I'll put it in your inventory so that it actually has the correct art assets here. I guess added to my inventory is like a bunch of molasses cookies.
Nice.
Here.
I'm gonna be taking these things all the way to the end of the game.
I love that.
Yeah, it's gonna be that. It's gonna be
Use
that.
them as weapons.
Oh, poor man.
I love that for you.
5 points of blunt damage.
Just lets you throw an unarmed strike.
Yeah, just throw it like a rock. Well, I guess, excuse me, Mr. Mittens, is there a chance we could, like, go out back and shoot some bottles to teach your friend how to use that new toy of his?
Oh, I've got some spare bottles here. Let's see, they were carrying some
Leans in real close. Some less. You're just fine with these. And he'll just hand you a couple of bottles here.
Make, like sniffs one?
It smells like. You can tell the reason that they can't be used again is because they held smelling salts in them at some point, and there's just a vile, sharpened thing that you're trying. Oh, these need to be melted down and reforged, reshaped into something else. So you might as well break them.
Oh boy. Yeah. Ooh. Great. Thanks. I got us some bottles. Let's go back, shoot them.
All right.
Being sick does not help my cowboy voice.
Hey, believe it or not, that was never a mandatory part of being in a cowboy campaign.
Gotta
You're
be a
so
cowboy,
good.
You gotta have a cowboy voice.
Will you guys go outside of the town limits, like a bit outside of town, to try this, or
We
would you try and
we
find
probably could-
a private location in
I
town?
thought we could just be behind his store somewhere, but we should probably leave. Like, no, we're not supposed to leave town. Are we
You're
gonna
not
get in
supposed to go
trouble?
too far outside of town, but you can like step
Okay,
away.
we should probably like go a little out just to, so we have a bit of clearance. We don't want to accidentally have murder on our hands again.
Yeah, you guys are. All right, so let me see if I can't pull up the map of this real quick. You guys pull like maybe some 200, 300 feet away from town. Because of how flat the land is in this area, you are still very much within sight of your, there's no way in hell any trees would still be nearby. Like, they were all chopped down for lumber in order to build up the town here. So it's just flat land, no trees. You're still like well within sight of the main street here, but you're far away enough that nobody can hear you and you can see anyone coming. But, people could still in theory see you. As you find yourselves here, you're pretty close to a crossroads.
We should draw a circle. Summon some demons.
Why is
I was about to say the crossroads demon.
For morale.
For morale.
Yeah.
would
instead of
would
SSP,
summoning a
for
demon
morale.
give you morale? Is that how this works?
Yeah. If it's a hot demon,
All demons are kind of hot.
that's true. Come on, let's go. Let's go meet the crossroads demon.
Let's go, demon fuck.
Well, I gotta tell him all about the priest thing, right? So we gotta like lead the way and go out and like. I mean, I guess we came from the right, so that's where the station is. So I think we should probably go like this way.
Yeah. I'm just having a couple technical issues on my end. Sorry for
It's
that.
all good.
Yeah.
Do they? No. You guys are coming out. Y'all coming with, right?
Yeah, I just don't know which way we're going. Which is
Oh,
why I hadn't.
Up back to the
Up and to the left.
like where we came from.
Outside of the building.
Yeah. Look at you go.
Up the street.
Boom. There you go.
I have short legs.
You wanna ride on my shoulder? Oh, there you go. Nice.
Very nice.
Rat girl and red man at it again.
There we go. Now it's working. I just had to refresh. Okay. Give me
Nice.
1 second.
Very nice.
Sorry.
You're dying, actually. It's okay.
Sorry, I was coughing.
That's better than
Yeah.
wheezing.
Is it though?
Wheezing looks a little disproportionate.
Yeah, but isn't he like stronger because he's evolved?
Ooh, actually,
Yeah,
speaking
but
of,
visual aesthetics.
I might actually have to step away to use the restroom real quick, because,
Go piss.
stomach ache.
Go piss.
I'll be back in a sec. One
okay.
moment.
Okay.
Oh,
So-
take a break.
We just gotta stand by that. Do you guys want to summon a demon? While Boop
Yeah.
isn't
Do
looking?
we all want
Absolutely.
to go make out with the crossroads demon?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, we can make out with the
Let's go
crossroads
summon a
demon.
off screen while Boop isn't looking.
Hold
Yeah.
up. Let me
Oh.
Who can't stop us from making out with the demon?
Oh no.
I can and I will.
No! It wants to go in!
No!
Ooh,
No!
oh, this is also Crossroads.
This is sort of where you guys are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then there's Lawrence Bunnyman here.
Hi, Bunnyman.
It's like definitely a ways away, but you're like kind of nowhere near anywhere. Go have fun.
Does anyone know how to summon a Crossroads demon?
I will raise
It'd be
my
funny
hand
if like
and
my rat just like happens to know how. Like I don't.
Your rat is actually a blood hunter.
I like raise my hand and I'm like, I do.
Oh, gee, lady, I was joking, but like, I mean, the game master isn't looking, so.
When the DM's away, the players will play.
The DM is currently not looking, so maybe. Yeah, so we draw a demonic circle into the sand. Summoning circle. Now what? Do we have to like sacrifice a small animal? Looks
No.
at the rat.
Glare.
All right.
Don't hurt.
I volunteer
No,
to be
it never.
sacrificed.
Nope.
We're not sacrificing party members. You don't need to
We're not.
sacrifice anything.
How about non-party members? Oh, we don't have to sacrifice anything? Okay, never mind, I guess.
No, you draw a summoning
N-
circle and you.
And aren't you supposed to bury something in the ground? Like right at the center of the crossroads?
Yep.
What do we bury?
Oh god, I can't remember.
What did you bury before your hands pulled me from the earth?
Sorry. Sorry, I'm back.
You weren't summoning any demons. That's fine.
I had headphones on the entire time. They're wireless. I could hear your
I feel like
demonic
you kinda
fuckery.
failed. No.
You just need
We
to. You just
tried.
need to get someone to translate for the rat.
Uh-huh. The rat is a blood hunter.
I think you need to bury some sort of ritual box.
Shucks, I forgot mine at the train.
I was about to say, but I don't know what all is in the ritual box. I can't remember.
I didn't get that far in school.
Hello, everybody.
Demon school. Okay, anyway, so Mick goes like over, I don't know, there's like a wall here, I guess?
Yeah.
Goes over
There's
to,
like a
the
small
wall and,
stone wall that separates someone else's property that they've lined out.
Oh, so we shouldn't shoot that way. There's like a house.
It's like a
Somehow
homestead. So there's a house, but there's also like it's a
lot of
big,
land.
a lot of land. You
It's a
underestimate
big
just
plot of
how
land.
you underestimate just
Right?
how fucking massive stretches of land can be in America.
I accidentally
Yeah.
like moved myself under Tillian, I think. Where am I? Oh, thanks.
Hold up, let me make sure that Tillian's just
Um,
biblically accurate here.
Biblically accurate.
Yeah.
Tillian.
Biblically accurate tip, Tillian.
Also, like, I'm a large creature, so like, we should be able to share. Oh no, I'm medium. I'm hobgoblins. I'm medium. Okay, no.
Oh no, I can already share because I'm
Yeah,
small.
Okay. Nice.
There we go.
Okay,
There we go.
sick. There we go. Biblically accurate. Now you can write on my
Biblically
shoulder
accurate,
again.
Tillian.
Beautiful. Yeah, so Mick just lines up a couple bottles so Lawrence can practice shooting. And then quickly, like, realize to the group what happened with the two sheriffs about how they might come back to ask questions. And they basically, I guess we denied about knowing about the artifact.
Mhm.
Right? I mean, technically,
which
Evelyn lied.
who among you has it? Has that artifact? Out of curiosity, because I know that 2 of you are artificers, which would make the most sense for one of you two to have it.
Evelyn took it.
Oh, the known
Not
criminal.
Lawrence. I believe so. We were like all like trying to talk to Lawrence, and like I don't know who ended up taking it from his hands. Was it Evelyn or the?
I wasn't
Alan?
there. It's not me.
Okay, so I guess Evelyn.
We can make that
It
decision
wa-
right now.
I was about to say it was not me.
I feel like probably Evelyn pocketed it, like
Pocketed what?
The artifact.
The artifact.
I did not
That-
pocket the artifact.
Okay,
Nobody took it.
whatever.
It's still on the
Fucking
train.
Mick has the artifact. Mick.
I thought it
caught-
was Lone who had it. Who was the person who talked down?
We all
Lawrence?
kind of did. Didn't
That
we?
was not me.
No, it was not.
No, there
Lone,
was
like,
someone. There was someone who did like the last bit of talking him down
Yeah.
and like took the artifact out of his hand.
I don't remember who actually took it.
I think it
Yes.
was you,
Slid into
Cherry.
your sleeve. It was you, because I think
Oh.
it slid into your pocket, your sleeve, so you didn't physically touch it.
Oh,
And then you
you're
put
right.
it
I did
in
like the
your
sleight of
bag.
hand thing.
Yeah, you
Because
did
of
the
that
sleight of
thing,
hand
okay.
thing. So you're the one who has the artifact.
Okay, so I have the artifact probably like wrapped in some cloth and like stowed away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but we're denying everything. We don't know about any artifacts.
Yeah. So you, the two, you're all like. So Mick is the one who has the funny little, like Wiccan artifact that you guys had brought over here. You're now that like everything, you have some downtime. You're outside of the main city. You're pretty reasonably sure that there's no eyes on you. Give me a. You guys are free to like give me
Can you
Arcana
add to
checks
my
on it.
inventory real quick?
Yes, I can. 1 moment.
So what are the
Uh,
stats you want? We have.
Did we
an
do an
option for-
Arcana check on it before? Where we
I
were
don't
like,
think
we know
he-
that it's. No, we did. Where we were like, we found out that it's been
It's
tampered with and
damaged.
corrupted. But
Yeah.
But beyond
We
like
did.
the fact that it was damaged, you did not find anything like figure
no,
out
we
what
found
it's
out
like
that-
original.
We found out that it removes part of the soul and puts them somewhere else, or that's what we
Yes.
find out about it.
I'll make an
I guess
Arcana
we
roll.
can Arcana roll again.
I don't
No
have any
idea.
proficiency in it. Ouch.
Nope.
Hey! Fuck yeah, 23.
Arficers be arficing.
Mhm.
That's a pretty die. Ooh, that's a nat one.
Oh,
Ouch.
Okay,
should we
so I
sit
guess
looking at
I like take it out of my pack and wrap it and like take a look at it. And I think we already established that Lawrence doesn't remember.
He doesn't remember anything now.
Yeah. Even having it. Okay. Well. 23. Give me the deets. Lawrence can go shooting. I'm just gonna stand off to the side
This-
and look at
Lawrence is like taking his sling and just making shots out. Honestly, not even necessarily that bad at it. Just like, yeah, like cracking out different bullets. They're going pretty well. 16's rolling pretty good. Like, I think I'm a little good with this stuff, I guess. His two highest
find the
stats
gunshot.
are Dex and Wisdom. With both, you find out that his two highest stats are like Wisdom with a 14 and Dex with a 14. So and all
Doing his
that.
best.
He's doing great. But as you're like, the rest of you are like figuring out like what this item is. I think you will hold it and like through the cloth, and maybe like when Ace, you're handling it, it like falls on the ground and you have to like pick it up really quick. But Mick, with your 23, you'll realize that when it falls on the ground, there was like a little spark of almost like electrical current coming off of it.
3 blades of grass immediately lose their soul.
The blades of grass, rather than lose their soul, they have like a scarring going down each one.
Oh boy.
It's a little hard to tell, but it's almost as if like some very weak electricity passed through it.
Oh, yeesh. Yeah, we might want to keep that wrapped. Like, Mick puts it back into the cloth. And,
You identify the scars like on the like plants there to be like similar to the scars that trees would get when they would get struck by lightning, except on a much, much smaller scale.
that can't be healthy. One sec. God dang it. I'm
Whatever this thing was, it could likely have some influence over the weather, or at the very least lightning strikes to your extent.
Oh, that's sick.
It's not that big of a stretch to know that like cultures always had methods of like influencing weather patterns and making sure that storms did come, storms didn't come, floods would avoid these areas. They had limited success. More often, like artifice and industry was the way of like making brute forcing thing like nature to go through your will, but like to truly predict or influence the weather, there was some very limited success with that. But
Mick's wondering.
this
Like some type of weather totem.
even if this entity, if this artifact has this little spark on a small, on like just being dropped on the ground, you're imagining this in the hands of a capable spellcaster, or in the hands of someone who actually would have that like natural connection either to divine energies or the wilds in general.
You use it as like a conductor or a catalyst or a symbol of some kind.
Yes.
What's it called when what's that called?
Arcane focus.
Yeah, focus. Thank you. There you go.
Mhm.
So smart. Holy shit. Yeah, if somebody could use it as like a sorry. It's like a sorry.
that was some real Dora the Explorer ass energy. Like, wow, you're so smart.
No, I meant that because I genuinely couldn't think of it. I'm sorry.
I know, Cherry.
I
Cherry,
heard what
we
it
know.
sounded like immediately after I said it, and I was like, wait.
Wait.
Wait. No, but so yeah, if like a spellcaster was able to use this as a focus, that could be devastating.
Very much so.
They'd have to be able to hold on to it first.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we know that one guy wasn't able to. He hella died.
Got hella rocked, bro.
Did we determine what kind of magic this amulet is again?
I believe it was like divine, but
You would know that it is a mixture of
Like
druidic
radiant?
and it is a common. With your 23, you would be able to narrow it down to the original form of it was 100% druidic in origin.
Okay.
The corruption is of a divine nature.
yeah, okay. There we go.
the divine aspect of it is what causes the souls to split, the lightning to sever souls and send it elsewhere. The druidic nature of it is what brings forth the weather-changing aspects of it.
Uh-huh.
And now you're looking at all of that. You're realizing that, like, it's no wonder that there was some, like, changes in the sheriff that died. And you're thinking of, with a 23, you're looking at Lawrence here and thinking, how the fuck did he survive holding on to it as long as he did?
Yeah. It's like that guy we found was basically like, he was left a husk. Right? He was like,
Mhm.
his entire
heart
soul
gave
got
out.
sucked off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was pretty much kind of like magicked from the inside out.
He was magic from the inside out.
Yeah, he got like melted.
Lawrence got like a little bit distorted, like his form got a little bit corrupted, but
By the end of it, it
he's
wasn't
alive.
necessarily that his body was giving out, but rather his mind was.
Yeah, like he lost memories, but I mean, looking at him now, because like he looks healthy as ever. I mean, bit more furry than he was before, but
We like furries.
exactly. I mean, we are very normal about this. So,
You're very normal.
all of us are very normal about this. But so Mick like looks at Lawrence and looks at the artifact and kind of like knowing that it would take like a very powerful spellcaster, somebody with very strong magical affinity, to be able to hold on to this and use it. He's like straight up confused because the Lawrence he knew was just a guy with a gun, and he was like a really good shot, but not anything magical going on.
Yeah. He'll like notice you're looking at him and he's like,
different.
I'm doing real well, aren't I? I
Yeah,
think
you're
I might
doing
be.
great, good
I think I
job.
might be getting a good hold of this stuff.
Yeah, just like the old days, getting a good hold of this stuff.
It might not be like a magical affinity, but might just be something to do with the person themselves.
Well, maybe he attuned to it. Isn't that a thing? It's a
Yeah, I mean,
magical
yeah, you
item.
can attune to magical items. I don't know if he would have attuned to it, but some people just have a higher ability to withstand certain things than others. Doesn't necessarily have to be magical. Maybe he has a higher ability to withstand it.
Maybe he was
Obviously
born
not
with it.
the
Maybe it's
perfect
made of it.
ability, but maybe it's actually higher.
Mick like kind of nods and like looks at the artifact and is like wondering if he could engineer a way of making this safe to hold. And like he looks at Lawrence and like wonders if he should just like put it in his hands to see what happens, but then quickly
Why not just
thinks
put
that
it in a
that's a bad
pouch?
idea.
Put it in a pouch.
Well,
Yeah,
putting it
put
in
it
a
in a
pouch is
pouch.
just no. Like if it's in a pouch, that like doesn't make it any more safe or less safe to use. Like Mick is wondering if he could like artifice a device to.
Oh, make it safer to use. I thought you were just talking about to hold it safely.
No.
I was just like,
No.
when you put it in a pouch, boom.
Yeah, it's literally wrapped in a cloth and was like stuffed
Yeah,
in a pouch before, but no. He's like
That's
thinking
why
of
I
how
was
to make it
confused.
safe to use. Oh, good. And he doesn't like just want to hand it to Lawrence, be like, here, hold this, because that would be bad, probably.
Maybe.
Well, I'm sure we'll figure something out with this. Anyway, Does anyone know anything about this area here? Like anyone in the party ever been here or like heard someone knows about this town?
Um,
I'm aware.
knowledge local is no longer a skill, so I don't know.
I would say
Hmm.
give me a history check in order
Okay.
to
All of us?
yeah, that seems the most
All right. I don't have a-
History check.
I don't have
I am
anything in history, so that's gonna be
kind
Nope.
of proficient in this.
so. Mick knows nothing, as always. Oh, hey.
it's
Right
the
down the
Mickey
middle.
Okay.
Mouse.
So everybody knows a vague amount of nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Evelyn got a 13.
you guys would know that the highest is a 13. Oh boy. You would probably know that this was the like starting point for the Transcontinental Railway, the gateway to the west. Like if you want to get into the west fast and efficiently, this would theoretically be where you go. You know that there's some tracks there. There's some things that
Are the tracks broken?
Shut up.
you know maybe.
title of the movie mentioned. Ooh.
He
Uh,
said the thing. He said the thing.
Does anyone have religion maybe trained by chance?
I don't have it trained, but I get +2 in it.
I
have a
got
+4.
I mean, I have a +3. +4 is good. I'm mostly wondering because so make is obvious, like he's trying to figure out about the priest. So I guess he just like come
So,
clean and be
do
like,
you-
So I got this really ominous message.
As you guys are having this message, everybody, as you discuss this message, give me a perception check, if you would, everybody.
I feel like Mick would do that before he starts talking about killing a priest.
That's like Mick. Maybe you would do that too.
Yeah.
But like something is happening.
So mostly he was just asking about if people know about the town or maybe like the church, but like doesn't like relay the message yet.
No.
Not before the
I
As oh,
uh,
you okay?
yeah. Sorry, I thought I got advantage on perception rolls that had to deal with a specific thing, but I was wrong.
Oh, neat.
All right. Well, as you pass through and make your rolls, you will hear hooves rushing
Oh, boy.
to town. Like and you will see a convoy of men on horses
Oh, shit,
riding
again.
into town. And they sort of stop here.
Ooh.
And with a natural 20 perception on multiple people here,
Oops, did I do that?
Did I do that?
That's a lot of guys.
Who are those fellas?
you will see that these folks, oh, they don't have,
They
they don't.
They're gone. They're gone. They're gone.
They blip out of existence.
Oh shit.
Oh, those are a lot of dudes.
They are a lot of dudes. You look at them and you will see that they have some concerning sense of style.
Yep, that's concerning.
That doesn't look normal.
That's just fashion. What do you mean?
Who dressed you guys?
Their moms.
With a dirty
I didn't know
20,
that
I will.
I didn't know there was a BDSM convention in town.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's a better joke than what I was gonna make.
We might have had a similar idea there.
Go men? What the fuck?
Nothing. I mean, I guess they're like, they look like they're wearing like executioner's hoods, kind of.
Yeah,
Right?
they
right,
they
guys?
do.
Right?
But they will each sort of like take them off and reveal
Oh.
that they are all like human people underneath the hoods. I just can't change the art here because
That's nice of them.
funnies. And like you realize that they had those hoods on, sort of like as they were riding in, but noticed people coming in, and so they took them off. But
So they're not
but you were able to notice like they had those masks on, and that is what they are here. With a natural 20 perception check, they'll also have each of them carrying like a small, what you can only presume is a religious symbol, on like a necklace, like a little pendant that marks one
Oh.
of their number.
It's the Spanish Inquisition.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't expect them.
Nobody ever expects the Spanish Inquisition.
And they eye you all and sort of slow down just to keep an eye on all of you. And a good number of them do just like ride on past you. But I think 2 of them will sort of stick around here on their horses and just sort of like eye the 2 of you.
The 2 of who?
Hmm.
2 cultists, these two like hooded culty
But
people.
who are they eyeing? Are they eyeing all
You
of
said
us?
they'll eye the 2 of you. We were just wondering
Oh.
which 2.
Oh, they're
One
eyeing
last-
sort of they're eyeing Mick and Lawrence.
yeah.
And Mick, you'll
Why
see that
me?
what they're eyeing on you is your sheriff's badge.
Oh, good, because
Can I? While they're
obviously
like
quickly put away the artifact. when I
while they're
noticed them.
arriving and kind of like getting off their horses, can I? And since they're not paying attention to me, can I like do a stealth to like try and hide someplace maybe that they won't see me?
They'll pull a
Absolutely,
Homer
by all
Simpson
means.
and just like disappear into the
Disappear
bushes.
into
Slide
the
into the
bushes.
bushes.
Girl.
Yeah, exactly. Why not?
Absolutely. Hold up. Let me actually.
I was gonna
for
actually
the-
ask to do the same.
Yeah, by all means. So while
Make
they're
this very
riding in,
distracting movements to cover for them.
while they're like in the area here, you're able to hide into the bushes, like pull a Homer Simpson. Just, I'll say that with your high perception checks, you would have been able to warn everyone. I will say you'll have like a turn before they notice you, and like stop here.
Mick uses his turn to make distracting tall men movements so that the others can, like, you know,
Thank you for being a distracting
Hide.
tall man.
that's his job. He's tall, so he must be distracting. He knows his role well.
What of the
Well,
rest of you?
So, have they already seen Lawrence?
They did see Lawrence because Lawrence was
Ah,
shooting the
damn.
broken bottles. It was kind of hard to
Yeah.
hide from that.
Otherwise, he would have like shoot him away. But like, he like motions for Lawrence to like come closer instead, to like stand next to him.
Right. I'm here. Huh? What's happening?
Don't worry about it. You get behind me now, lad.
All right.
Atta boy.
You'll see that their ears sort of perk up, and there's like a noticeable blush.
So, yeah. So Mick just like also like
Um,
motions to Tillian to like come over. So she's just down there.
What do the rest of you guys do?
Yet.
I'll give you guys like
I was
a
gonna-
turn to do what you will.
She, red girl, hide.
Yeah, I was gonna like hide in the hide in the shadows of this tree over here.
Nice.
All right. Evelyn and Lone Wolfie, what do?
Stand tall and proud.
Evelyn?
As you should.
I'm out of spells, so.
We had a long rest for sure.
Yeah, we had a long
Oh.
rest. We're fine.
Oh, we did? Then never
Yes.
mind. I'm not.
This is a new day. This is a new day. What the fuck?
Brand new day.
Hey, if you haven't taken your long rest, please do.
Double checking if I have my spell slots.
Knight,
Yes,
what
I
you
do.
doing?
I'm
Uber?
gonna stay exactly where I am.
All right.
Yeah. I mean, you two look plenty respectable, as opposed to the bandit and the rat girl. So. Surely this is fine.
That's so
You're
valid.
saying I don't look respectable?
You have a rat on your shoulder that you deny exists.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What rat?
That's
No,
his
giggle
name.
under my
What
breath.
rat?
But that just makes me
Okay.
think of the terrible board game Rap Rat. Horrible.
Parappa
Rap rat?
Yes,
Parappa.
Rap Rat.
Parappa the rapper? That's funny.
What I will do is kind of put my hand on my weapon and kind of like adjust it so instead of it like being attached to my hip, it's attached to my back.
Mick like just glances over and is like, no,
Just to make myself
like,
look unthreatening.
no rash decisions here.
They
Bless you.
Yeah. They appreciate it. They eye you all and say like, "Y'all ain't from around here, are you?"
Nope, just passing through.
Passing through. And
Yeah.
what reason would
Who's asking?
sheriff have to pass through? They'll
Ah.
stop and say, "Just a concerned citizen, no problem."
I'm actually just getting transferred, so I'm on my way to my station. And these lovely gray people are my travel companions, so.
I see. Well, you be on your way, officer.
I suppose so.
Well,
Can I
I'm just telling him to mind his own business.
Like,
can
yeah,
I
like,
inspect them a little bit more?
yeah, you can give me like an insight or perception check if you would.
if
I have
you
a
do,
good perception.
Insight would
Okay,
like
I'll do
tell them about their
insight.
motives. Perception will be telling them about like the stuff that's on their
Oh,
person.
fuck. Never
And
mind.
you guys
Mick
can
once again sees
those of
nothing.
you who see who are
Yeah.
here, like any of you guys who are here can like make the roll so that and all of you can like see this conversation happening so you guys can each make a roll here. Pick your poison.
I have both bad insight and perception. Does not really matter.
All right. So, dial in the paranoid little ever paranoid goober
Immediately
trying
goes to hide
really
in the bush.
hiding in the
It's
from the bushes trying to read people.
Yep, that's her thing.
Just peeking out.
That was like saying you're staying, you're leaving immediately, and you're just passing through was the right call. That was something that satisfied them immensely. They didn't want a new sheriff in town. They don't want someone to upset the status quo. Something is happening.
Mm-hmm.
It's a shame I'm hiding in this bush and can't convey that to anybody else.
You can tell us once they're gone.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough. I will just continue to hide in this bush, and she'll have her like weapon, at the ready.
Yeah.
It doesn't trust them.
They're whatever they're doing, they're really upset, but even still, they're eyeing Lawrence, and there's a sort of familiarity that they have. Like they're looking, and it's like they're doing a double take a little bit.
I mean,
Before-
technically, we don't really. I just thought of this. We technically don't know if Lawrence was actually transformed by the artifact or if he was a bunny man before that.
Yes, we do.
No.
Because didn't one of you know him before?
Yeah, but like it might have been a different cause. It might not have been the artifact. Like he could have been a bunny man before the artifact.
True.
Like he was a man,
No,
then he was a bunny man, and then he found the artifact. We don't really know that, do we?
Yeah, you probably don't.
So
You know that
like,
the artifact was like severing their soul to turn them into like a Warbletinger monster. But you don't know if he himself had been transformed before that or after that. That is a question, for sure.
Yeah. So
But
I'm mostly wondering because if he looks like super different, right? Since he found the artifact, these guys wouldn't be able to recognize him.
He'll
So
look
that was
up
my
and
thought.
say, they'll look and say,
I'm gonna look at them and say, like politely, and I'm like, if you're passing through, just don't mind us.
no, you just... At a distance, that one looks like... has a similar build to someone we knew. Someone we were looking for, but...
Yeah, no, he gets that a lot.
I look at
And when he
Mick,
says
and I
that
just-
one, he's not pointing at Mick, he's pointing at Lawrence.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. And I look at Mick and I look at Lawrence and I like, I'm doing the trying to stay calm, we're trying to stay calm. And
He
Just
has
out of
that
the blue,
everyday
I'll be
man
like-
build, you know? He
to
like
be like, hey, wanna help us summon Crossroads Demon?
hold up, no. No, we don't do that. No, she doesn't say that.
Do you actually say that?
You don't.
You
That wasn't
You
canon.
don't.
That never happened. You don't say that.
Like, it's very, like, I'm saying it, like, very funny, haha, like, you can tell that
These
there's,
people seem like religious fanatics just from glancing at them. I don't think you say that.
I think,
But it'd be
Cherry,
funny.
that's not your call.
Aren't you supposed to be the smart one?
Yeah.
Never mind, you have 10 intelligence. I take it back.
Rude!
Ouch.
Just because you said that? Yeah. I said that, Boop.
Oh boy.
They'll
Mick,
come up
like,
to
looks
you.
over at Evelyn is like, like giving the "are you fucking mental" kind of look.
The cultist here, like, comes up to you, still on the horse. They are literally on their high horse, looking down at you.
She is joking,
And
gentlemen. She is
they're-
a little silly.
They will, like, open their coat a little bit to reveal the glint of a steel of a revolver. And lean down at you and say, "You know, it's best not to make jokes like that. You never know who may be listening."
Noted, good sir.
Nice
Right.
onion, sir.
I'll
Oh,
be
boy.
on my way. You do the same.
I recommend the
If
cookies
you're-
at the general store. They were great.
Evelyn, can you please shut up?
We would encourage all of your number to be on their way too.
Right. I have one more question before y'all are, like, on your way. As you, so imagine you're busy people. I can tell by the, hood. So where would, like, who would we talk to? Who would I talk to if I was, interested in, getting a bit of, prayer, in, you know, been on a train for a while. Haven't been keeping up with that.
Give me a persuasion check.
Inconspicuous religion noises. Persuasion? Oh boy.
Mhm.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. That's like inspiration. Can I do it again? Evelyn, help me.
The next town over's maybe 15, 20 miles away.
Oh my god. I mean, I guess we saw this place at a church, you know? So, like, doesn't this place have
The
a
next town over.
Right. Right. Good day then.
Bye.
They'll get back on their horses.
Mick does not feel bad about wanting to murder that priest anymore. Arrogant bastards.
Hey, sometimes the act crazy approach works. It
Oh,
clearly
ignore
worked
that.
for
The priest did
Tillian.
not roll on the wild magic table. That's my bad. I accidentally clicked on it.
Oh my god.
So, Evelyn, you know, sometimes maybe, it would be better if you kept some of those inside thoughts actually on the inside.
Hey, I was
Yes.
using Tillian strats. Okay.
Hillian gets away with it because they're half a foot tall and have a rat on their shoulder.
I
Tillian,
am
you
more
would
than
come back.
half a foot. I am more than half a foot.
Barely.
Meanwhile,
Wow,
Dylan just like
racist.
does the inverse Homer Simpson of just appearing.
Yeah, it comes out of the bush again.
There you are.
Well, they were.
Well, after that, I feel like I gotta tell you all about a little message I received earlier today, involving a certain priest of this town.
Oh,
And like, Mick tells him about the what was it, like a telegram or something, whatever he got. And how he, like, there's like basically a religious cult operating here, and that he's been tasked to kill or drive out the priest. And, you know, after meeting these gentlemen, I suddenly do not feel that bad about it anymore.
They really did not want us here.
they really didn't.
They took
thank
one
goodness.
glance at my shiny Sherry Star, and they thought that I was here to do some cleaning. Maybe we should meet their expectations. I mean, I should. You guys, you don't have to. I think it would be more
where's the
fun if
fun
it
of
was
that?
more of us, but
Heck.
Lawrence is looking at them and say like, looking at you and saying like, it seemed like they knew something about me.
it did. Do they look familiar to you?
Not really.
I mean, neither
They're-
do I.
they
and
they
I've,
filled me with like
treated both of your brothers, so
a dread.
you and me both. Creepy fuckers.
Yeah.
Well,
I think it would be in my interest to help out. I think. Maybe
Yeah,
that's
maybe
why
they'll know
I was
something.
on the train in the first place. Maybe I was gonna do something similar anyway.
Right.
I don't know. I'm sorry. I wish I was more help.
That's
You're
alright.
fine.
You do have a point. I mean, if somebody knows something about you, they might know something about the weird artifact as well. And this is some religious fuckery, so it's probably good to
But-
Yeah.
check it out either way.
As much as I love playing dress up, it's usually not a good idea to associate with people who are wearing hoods with holes in them.
They'll
Yep.
look at you and say, all of you, and say, well, they seem to have the biggest issue with you, me, and you two, pointing at Evelyn and Mick and myself. But the rest of
Evelyn
everyone
made a
else,
comment about summoning demons.
yeah, I don't think the three of us should necessarily go investigating. But there was that church. Should some of us
Ah,
go in and see?
it sounded like they really didn't want us there. Like when I asked about doing some praying, which I mean I never do, so that's probably why they were suspicious. I feel like they were really, really making it a point that they don't want us in the church.
Nick, you don't strike me as someone who's very believable at being religiously devout.
Thank you.
You don't strike me as a religious person. Thank you. I appreciate that's a compliment.
He's like a axe rootin' tootin' shooting bandit. Like
Rootin'
That's a
tootin'
compliment.
shootin' bandit.
well,
I
I guess we'll go check
have a
out that
feeling that
church.
we need to deal with this cleric
Yep.
for reasons I can't share. And I look at Mick and I said, "It's your story. I'm not going to tell it for you."
I mean, when I took this job about being a sheriff, I thought it was an easy way out, but you know, didn't really
Turning
wanna
out to be
hang
something different,
from the
isn't it?
gallows. Yeah, no, I mean, I didn't think I'd be heading up some, admittedly quite handsome man's errand boy, but here we are. Have to kill a priest. I mean, again, you guys don't have to like help me out, but
Nah,
If you
I'm
wanna.
down to help.
how many times do you get the opportunity to off a religious man? Am I right?
I
Well, there
have
was this one time.
I have
Oh, yeah.
issues with organized religion.
For unorganized religion.
Disorganized, chaotic religion.
Chaotic religion.
Will you guys step back into town.
I
At this
suppose
point.
so, yeah. I
All
mean,
right.
Yeah.
even if we went straight back to if you wanted to go back to the train, we'd have to go through town. And we were told not to leave town yet, so
Technically, we're doing what we're
technically we are doing
supposed
what we're
to.
told, yeah.
And technically is the best way to be right.
Exactly.
Yep.
All right.
100%.
So, I would like those of you who feel comfortable not hiding, you can just pose as normal people walking through. But those of you who do feel the need to sneak around and be stealthy and careful not to show your faces in town again, give
Yeah,
me
I
a
think
stealth check.
I think that
Oh,
probably, sorry, Meg and Evelyn
hold
should
on, Matt.
definitely. Just because, they've been spotted. I feel like nobody took any offense with Ace. He looks like a fine gentleman. So
And
I just
mean,
wanted to
no
let you-
one,
So can I
and people
assist
just
the
assumed I
others
was a
in stealthing?
child.
No, I mean, nobody saw you. We're hiding in the shadows, so you can just.
Oh yeah, with them. I thought you meant like walking around in town.
Oh, no, just like. I mean, those people might be in town, but like Evelyn and Mick specifically, and probably also Lawrence might want to be stealthy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I need to
Did-
be stealthy, but I'm good at it. So can I assist the others?
You may.
Oh,
Um,
yeah.
I'm going
does
to
assistance
also
do?
roll a flat wisdom check here for Lawrence.
If we get assistance, is that advantage?
All right.
I'll just assume it is. That's
Yes, you can get advantage here if someone's giving you help.
For stealth?
Well, I had a 14 before, so I guess I'll just roll with that.
I will roll
All right.
Ooh.
really well.
I guess we're all no.
Not all of us need to be stealthy, I think.
Yeah,
think
like,
it's
I'm
good
not
if
being
some of us
stealthy.
aren't. Yeah, I
Yeah,
feel like it's good if
Bird.
some of us are not.
Bird. All right. So the people who is playing the face of the group here while the rest is hiding. I guess Bird. I guess Ace, you're doing
Yeah,
that.
probably Ace.
Yeah, I tried something
Yeah,
and I'm like,
You look
oh,
mighty
nah.
respectable. You go and be the face of the group.
Yeah, you're going in
To
the
be
front door.
fair,
And as
Yeah,
3 little
to be
chuckle fucks go
fair-
sneaking.
Yeah, to be fair, if we do go in, I'm obviously I'm the best suited for face tank and all this stuff.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Because
So,
yeah.
all right. So, the child slash halfling is not. Everyone else is, and what we will see with Lawrence's stealth check here, despite him not having proficiency, is that there is some very, very slight magic that's being cast. It sort of like obscures him ever so slightly, but then fizzles out as
Ooh.
something about him is trying to come through, but is struggling.
Oh.
All right. So you 4 will be the stealth group. You 2 will be the ones who are just like going in and like investigating as private citizens, quote unquote. And we can have that
Private
happen.
Citizens.
I will say, Lone, how much time do you need for your very quick thing?
Probably not that quick, like 15 minutes. So
All right. I'm
be down
going
for a
to
coffee
call
break.
for a 15-minute break for you guys,
Yeah.
just so that Lone could do something that he pinged me about. But in the meantime, let's all take a bit of a break, get some food, get some water, do whatever you need, and we'll meet back here. We'll meet back here soon. Hey there, Jada.
Okey-dokey.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit
See
be
you in a
right
bit.
back button, guys. I'll be back. Woo!
I'll make coffee.
I'll be back
We're
in a
back.
second too. I'm gonna get some nummy delectable.
Take care, chat. I'll see you in a bit.
Apparent.
I'm back.
Hi, back.
Hi, back. I'm Evie. Shiggy's the only one who'll get that joke.
All right, we are waiting on the funny dog man. And the funny non-binary dragon. Hmm. I'm debating if I want to run a second Pride one-shot.
There's no such thing as too much gay.
Yeah. I probably should. It would behoove me.
Were we ending at 5 today?
I believe so. Just to, we're probably gonna just, like, have you guys, do an initial investigation of the temple as, like, private civilians, have the sneaky guys be sneaky and, like, ask around town, maybe? Maybe that would be the plan. Not exactly sure.
See,
But,
Mr. Blue Designs gets it. All the gay.
yeah.
Hmm.
That bit got not well.
No.
Long time ago.
No. I don't want it stuck in my head. I don't want it stuck in my head.
Time to make Joe Cotton fucking
Mm-hmm.
bard. Psychic Scream is just playing Cotton Eye Joe. What?
Hello.
Is that the dog? The funny
Yeah,
gay
but it
dog?
didn't take too long.
You're good. Oh,
Doggo?
The legendary
Cherry.
gay dog.
you are.
And we're back.
Let's go.
Sorry about that.
Hello.
Did you know you were
Hello.
deafened? I thought you were AFK the whole time.
No, I thought I was just muted. Sorry, that's my bad.
Yeah.
I thought you guys weren't back yet.
Mm-hmm.
I just got back.
Well, perfect then. There we go. All according to plan. I had apple
All
crumble.
according to Keikaku. Keikaku means plan.
Mm-hmm.
All according to Cake Pop Ball. Okay,
Cat pop
let's go
pop
back
pop
to town. Okay, let's go. We have a priest to kill. Which way was the town?
It would be to the east, technically.
Okay, let's fucking go. Wait, is that the west? No, wait, that's the east. Sorry, my bad. I don't know my lefts and rights.
You know. Yeah.
Sorry.
That's okay. We all have our strengths and weaknesses, and sometimes
My driving instructor
it's
hated me.
directions.
I have
Because he
strength?
would say, go left here, and I take a right turn. Literally every time. Oh,
All right, as
there's
you guys
more
are,
of us. Oh.
you guys had made your stealth checks here.
Yeah.
So you're allowed to like.
Sneak around corners and like hide behind a tree.
I'm gonna hide in the back alley.
I really wanted to be an oatmeal shop again, apparently.
I mean, this is the church, right? So we like, I guess Mick
Peek in
is
a
gonna
window.
like take a little peek through a window.
Yeah, you are. With your stealth checks from before, you're peeking through a window, and you would be able to tell that this is a schoolhouse of some kind.
A
Likely
school?
teach. Mhm.
Oh, that. Okay. I thought you meant that.
This
a
one is a
church.
schoolhouse,
Good job,
but
Evelyn.
this is a church.
What did I do?
You looked into the school.
Mm-hmm.
This is a church. There seems to be pews, different people going in. I'm going to roll here as you're looking through a window, and we'll see if there isn't how many people are in there,
Oh, you
and
lost the game.
if there will be anybody who looks out and notices you.
No, we're like being stealthy.
What was your stealth that you rolled? A 14.
14, yeah.
All right. I will roll behind the DM screen, and we will see
Like,
how many people are in here. I'll give them disadvantage on this.
That must mean
or
they
we're
rolled
just
high.
peeking through.
You look through here, and you'll see that some of the men you recognize as cultists in the town were in here as well, sort of discussing. And more than that, you'll see one of them in particular, the one that was directly talking to you, is going up next to the door and talking to a fairly handsome man.
Oh my. I mean, make us normal about this.
I mean, I'm normal about this.
Make
Very
us very
much.
normal about handsome men. Oh, hello, sir.
That's the appearance. you see.
Father?
That's the
Yo.
priest?
That is the priest, yes.
That is the praise.
That's what priests look like here? I gotta move.
Father, more like daddy.
Oh my god.
He looks very trustworthy. Maybe we shouldn't kill him.
Yeah, man.
Give
Come to
me
town
an
to deal with it,
insight
become
check.
indoctrinated.
Oh my gosh, we're about to join the daddy church, I swear.
Oh my god.
The daddy church. Oh no.
You said
Did you
what
want that
type of
insight
roll?
from everybody?
18.
That insight?
Anyone who's looking inside of the church right now, like sneaking around and looking
Rhode
inside the church.
Oh.
Roll for top or bottom.
Me and Lawrence are still inside the old mitten shop.
Are you guys?
Oh yeah, you are. There's like doubles in the Mittens shop. You guys should go talk to old man Mittens though. Maybe he knows about this. While we sneak.
Oh yeah, old man Mittens knows about daddies for sure.
Oh god.
I bet he does.
I'm gonna set. Hey, this campaign's canceled. I'm running an. I have my Saturday at noon
No.
opened up.
You did this to yourself.
Hmm.
We're not responsible for it.
You'll with
You
your
choosing
like
hot
insight
daddy
checks,
church
looking
man.
through the window here. They seem rather pensive and concerned, but trying to maintain an air of confidence about
What
their
does pensive
situation.
mean?
Thinking carefully, like they're planning something.
Okay. Oh, like apprehensive. But
Yes.
No.
And they're simply they like shake their hands as if like and shake their they like make a big gesture with their hands, sort of like say this sort of rejection of something, and shake their head no as they like give an instruction to the men here.
they give wait, the cult people give them priest instructions or the other way around?
The other way around.
Okay. I thought
And
maybe he was innocent.
and you'll see that Mick, what did you roll on your insight check? An 18?
18. Yeah. Got the highest one. Ooh.
Ooh.
Mick is looking very closely. I love how every time we talk to somebody and it's like insight, perception, persuasion, Mick is like, I know nothing. As soon as a hot daddy man steps onto the map, he's like, ooh.
I know
And we
everything.
got the high rolls.
You only roll well
Ace,
for
you can't be-
daddies.
No, you can't be sneaking. You didn't do a stealth roll. They'll see you.
Mick only
Oh.
rolls well for daddies.
That's true. Make rolls for daddies.
That needs to be on a shirt.
You know, if I ever get merch for my D&D campaigns, for my streams, I'll be sure that'll be merch.
Mick rolls for daddies.
Make rolls for daddies.
Yeah. This is the full art, by the by.
Hello, sir.
Not my type, but
Is that
I
a
can
gun
see
in your
why.
pants? Or are you happy to see me?
It's a
Jesus
gun.
Christ.
It's definitely a gun. I mean, look how big it is. It's definitely a gun.
Anyways,
Anyway.
Mick, you're looking through, and with your 15,
18, actually.
18,
I rolled 15.
Thank you.
Or 16.
you're... Something about the
Good.
face is familiar, but you can't quite pin it.
I never forget a daddy's face.
Insane behavior.
Ain't
Insane.
no handsome man's face I have ever forgotten in my life.
Insane behavior.
This is normal.
What do the halfling and the bird do? What are you all up to?
I got a copy in the shop. I can't move.
Oh, you can't move?
We're
I
still
mean,
in the
can't
shop.
put it because there's a wall there in the shop, so I can't move like more than that
Wait, there's a
'Cause,
wall?
You know, no, boop.
in the,
The
shop.
shop.
Full mittens.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, me and Laura's
We've
just chilling
doubled the
here.
bird.
Oh, there's a copy of a bird. Sorry. There you go. Oh my gosh. Old Man Mittens had you
There you go.
kidnapped.
Yeah.
I mean, no, you're not supposed to look through the fucking window, Ace. You didn't stealth. You were supposed to be normal.
You were supposed to be
Don't
the
talk to-
chosen one. You were
You were
supposed
supposed
to.
to pretend to be normal and go like investigate by talking to people while we do the sneak in. That was the plan. Stick to the plan.
Do you want to stick
Mick
to the
conveys all
plan?
of this by like waving his hand to shoo Ace away and being like,
What's the plan?
So what do we-
Let's go
We
ask Old Man Mittens if he knows anything about this place.
yeah.
Okay.
We sneak, you face. Tank. Social
Face.
interaction.
Oh boy.
Okay.
So
If you get into combat,
We'll be
So-
fine.
a gentleman crow and a conspiracy theorist walk into a general store.
Sounds like the start to a joke.
Shiggy,
Fine.
do you want me to move you?
Which one's the general store again?
Down
You
where
are
we met.
here.
by me.
General store is up here.
Sure.
With old man Mittens.
Right.
Old man Mittens.
Oh man, mittens. Oh, I guess
Oh,
Evelyn is
my
going with
man.
them. So it's Dylan and I. Mick and Dylan looking into that. Okay.
Alright. I'm gonna quickly run this scene with the old man Mittens.
Yes.
And they're over here like,
Oh, hi. Welcome in again. Is there anything I can get you?
We are a lot of cookies.
we need more
we came to
cookies.
fuck around and eat cookies, and we're all out of cookies.
Oh, we were
and
just
we're all out of
wondering-
fucking.
Oh no!
Do
No such thing.
so Is that priest in town over there? Is he new? Or has he been here for quite a while?
If a furry creature's the color could drain from such a furry creature's face, it would absolutely be gone.
You can't sweat, but like water is pouring from every pore.
I don't know anything about that priest.
Nothing.
If you're asking, low insight, like even your passives will be able to. He is scared of them.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I don't want no trouble. Here.
No trouble at all. No, I'm just wondering how long like he's been in town. Like if he's been, has he been the town priest since the inception, or is he newcomer, kind of like us?
Give me a persuasion check, and if someone else wants to say something else to sort of like add some offer support, that can do it with advantage. Peer pressure. It's a real thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm very loosey-goosey with the help action, but you have to actually do something.
Yeah.
That's why I don't give out inspiration very often.
Trying to think. I'll step up, and I'll slide over 5 gold pieces. Information would be very helpful.
He'll look at the money. He'll look at the gold pieces. Look at you. Look at the kid. Well, Shiggy, quote unquote, the kid, as if at this point the
Shiggy
kid
the
is
kid.
just a title. Like
Oh my god, it's Tillian the kid.
Tilly the kid.
Tilly the kid.
I was like, instead of Billy the kid, I'm Tilly the kid.
You're Tilly the kid.
Yes,
I
let's
fucking
go.
love it.
Silly
So-
the kid.
All right. I'm prepared for a fair exchange. 25 cookies, then. You know.
And he'll start musing.
I'm just musing to myself while packing these.
Can I try to persuade him to lower the price?
He's
No, I gave him 5 gold pieces, which is the equivalent to the cookies.
25
This-
cookies, and he's
This
packing
is bribery.
them
Just listen.
while musing to himself, quote unquote.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And he's
bad.
saying,
Well, last I saw was, there was an old priest here, a member of the Turtle Flame. There was a pyre. There was some normal, mundane celebrations here and there. They were great, even, but the old man died, as old men do.
he sort of stops and recognizes his own epithet of old man whiskers.
Mittens.
I mean, mittens. And he's just like,
And a new priest came in. The old pyre was taken down, and the priest's old followers came to town Those of us who had gone in claim it's not much different, but it's... One can tell that they're tired as they come in. As they come out. The members of the clergy appear more gaunt
Drained?
and drained. Honestly, helps business, because what's something you would want after a big exhaustion? A little treat, as he says as he's waving a cookie in the air and putting it into the
Cigarette?
packaging. Well, that too.
Sorry, Nick is
He
not there.
looks like he's a little
It's like
sad
your
at the
voice ought to be
cigarette.
awful.
But all I know specifically about the priests is that they arrived some 3 months ago, and it goes by the name of Dorian. Hold up, let me look at this name I gave him, because I'm fucking Dorian Gossipium.
Close enough.
So it is, to spell it out for you, it is
Like the
D.
plant? Gossipium?
Mhm.
Okay.
What language does that originate from?
It's that is the Latin word for cotton plant.
There you go. He'll continue. Well, that's enough talking to myself here. Enjoy your cookies. And he'll hand you a small, like beautifully wrapped box of 25 molasses cookies.
Good.
Ooh.
Everyone get on the molasses train. Woohoo.
Choo-choo.
Well, is there anything else you're buying while you're here?
Oh yeah, we did. Lawrence did seem pretty alright with that slingshot. Should we buy him anything else?
Well, if you're looking for weapons, he'll point over to this door here. The gunsmith next door, his name is, well, ironically enough, it's, no. Okay, no, I'm not that stupid. Alright. It's,
have a
Darren
name.
Jones. No, I do have a name for another NPC that is John, their occupation. John, last name, their occupation, and it's not the gunsmith. You're more than welcome to ask him for help. He's been, admittedly, a very good deterrent, and I'd appreciate if you give him some business.
Well, I might do
Sure.
that. Thank you for your time, and thank you for the cookies. And I eat one before leaving.
Good cookies.
Ooh,
Munch,
very good.
munch crunch on
Good.
cookie as we walk through the door. Just
You all will step forward into this town, into the door, and see a man. With the sepia filter, it's perhaps not on his token. It's perhaps not as obvious. His race here, but like if you were to remove that, you would see that he has like a slight bluish
tinge to him and like sharpened pointed ears. So if I were hold up, I can
They a
tint.
drow?
They
Didn't
are
remove
drow.
the sepia filter until 1922. Sorry.
Yeah, the sepia filter.
We didn't
Just
get
is
that
just
update until then.
just like it's still there. Like it's a little fucky. That's sort of like there. You can tell that this man has like some light drow heritage. You think maybe half drow or of some form here. But they look at you and let me. This is what I'm trying. Nope, that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to show you his art. Fuck. There we go. God damn it. It didn't remove the sepia filter. But this is what he's wearing. He's a very fancifully dressed man with a patterned vest and a belt that is just carrying bullets. Like, you're sure, like, there is a normal belt and then there is the bandolier of bullets on him and the biggest revolver you've ever seen at his side.
Like a hand cannon.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
He's ready to
I'm-
do some serious shooting.
Eyeing each of you and saying, hello, what can I get all of you?
We're looking for something.
We're looking
I
for something
guess-
to get our friend here who seems to have a knack for ranged weapons, but we're not fully sure as to what may suit him the best. Would you be able to help us?
Sure. Would you be able to bring your friend here? That would make
Yeah, he
this
isn't
a
with you.
lot
What are
easier.
you talking about?
Oh, I thought I said our. I thought he was for some reason.
Yeah, no.
No, he
Lawrence
can't
is
sneak in with us.
snooping and sneaking. As we go back to Lawrence here, I'm gonna cut over to the other scene here. Cherry, Dylan, you're looking at these men, and over at the temple here, listening to who you don't know yet, but who the rest of the party would know as Dorian. And they're just upset a little bit and frustrated. Puts his hand in his palms, and you will see he begins to like slowly look past the rest of the group. And the men he's talking to and like looking up as if thinking to themselves before stepping through an office and closing the door. And you will see that the cultists here like talk amongst themselves before they start to head toward the side door.
Oh boy. Run!
Hey,
Run!
give me initiative.
No!
No,
we
did he
can't
spot
fight
us?
right now. Why would
You
we?
have
We
not been
wouldn't.
spotted, but this is just to see
Oh, but
if
it's
they
really-
Oh,
get out before you guys can run or hide.
Oh boy.
okay.
This is not a combat, this is a stealth initiative here. So we're gonna see who goes first.
Ah, fuck.
Ooh!
My +7.
Wait, do you have
Hopefully it's enough
anything
to
that
save
lets
me
you
here.
re-roll initiative?
I don't.
Anything?
I don't have anything that lets
I
me
do, but I'm not there.
Ah,
roll. I don't
dang
have
it.
inspiration or anything either.
The two of you like squeezing against the window here. Cherry.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you tied with the other cultist.
Me first.
All right.
Whoever has the higher initiative bonus wins there, right?
Hold up, let me see. What's your dex? Val.
8. Oh,
S-
plus
oh.
18 plus 4.
My
what's your
initiative
dex?
bonus is +7.
Ooh.
My dexterity is 18.
If your initiative bonus is +7, you go first. By the skin on your fucking teeth. You
my
go
gosh.
first.
I'll bite if it makes it better.
All
Wait,
right.
even though
What
I
the
rolled
fuck?
a
Yo.
21?
No,
Hey, yo.
no. I'm looking at the initiative tracker. Val was almost after one of the cultists, so you both
Oh,
go
okay,
ahead
okay,
of here.
Okay.
Okay,
All
so
right.
Okay.
so we're just both
So-
booking it.
You both, no real combat here. You guys both just have, like, were able to react faster than they would, and are able to, like, notice that they're about to come over your
I guess
way
we'll
and run the
probably,
fuck.
Try to
and
like
hide.
run behind the. Try to like run behind the freaking church or something.
I also noticed that there's a ladder
Or not.
here to the south of my location. Does that lead up to the top of the church?
You suspect that it would.
Oh shit. Okay, well Mick goes back to the
That's-
like to the back.
Yeah, it's
of the-
totally fine. So I have. How much movement would it take me to climb the ladder? Because if I only have one
because it-
movement, right?
Because it is a ladder. Because it is a ladder and not just like a rock wall that you are climbing.
Mhm.
It is. There's no movement penalty there.
Okay, so can I double move? And that's what? That's
We're not
one
in
move?
combat anymore.
You are not. You are
That was
not.
just to
We're.
tell
We're.
if
That was just to
run away
tell.
faster.
That was just to tell if you guys could get away before getting spotted and having to bullshit your way out of here.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
Then I would move to the ladder and I would climb up it to the top.
All right. Val,
Yeah, Mick basically bolted around the church and is behind the office now.
We're scattering like rats. If we go to the same direction, we're more likely to get caught.
and I will tell you right now, I will ask the party here. I'll let this be a party decision and not a, like, one of you two make the decision. Where do you think wants Lawrence to go? Would you want Lawrence to follow Dial-In or Mick? And I'll let the whole party make a vote on this.
I would say he would follow Dial-In just because she went the more likely direction.
Up the ladder?
Yeah. Like, I mean, he's confused and just a little guy. And you look like you
Yeah,
know what
I mean,
you're doing,
also-
so I feel like he would go after you.
Fair. I also ran back towards him before going up
Yeah.
the ladder, right? So that
Yeah.
makes more sense.
The rest of you agree?
If
Yeah.
I saw him looking confused, I guess I would just like wave
Grab him.
towards me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
just
like come on.
All right, let me now. Because you did exactly that, I'm
Oh,
going to allow everybody a very brief. Oh, wait, no, everybody is an observer of everyone else, so you can see through each other's eyes. So,
Not me. I see
If you
black
press
screen.
escape,
I see black.
There we go.
press escape. Yeah.
yeah, tap escape and then you can. All right, so I'm going to. Because you went upstairs, there is a map for the upper floors of buildings.
Hey.
Oh God.
hey.
I just wanna, real quick, tell y'all what Mick is thinking about this, because he would like to figure out what is happening. So, right now, his plan is to literally directly talk to that priest and maybe, like, charisma check his way through this. Just to, like, figure out and maybe gain some trust.
Charisma check? Are you sure you're not just trying to fuck the priest?
Oh, you know what? You know what? Now that you say it, you're giving me ideas.
That's just a side objective.
That's a side objective. That's an optional
Dial in.
objective.
You are able to climb up like high enough to be out of sight here. You're about like like people don't, especially like when you're so used to the plains and the flatlands here, people don't look up. So these men are, you and Lawrence here are out of sight. But actually, let me grab the
You're out of
others.
sight, but
I'm just gonna call it now. Charisma check is the new euphemism for a brown check.
For trying to get into someone's pants.
This is like, hey, I'm
Can I
gonna.
charisma check
Hey,
this
can
dude?
I charisma check you?
It's gotta be lonely out
I'm
here in the
about
plains.
I'm about to charisma check this man.
I'm about to charisma check his ass out. Anyways, Mick, I did.
Wait.
My apologies.
That's okay. Nick is
There,
over here.
yeah. You all, can all of you like tap escape and see at the very least?
Well, the
I
guy
tried
with the
tapping
dress is
escape and
black,
it
so
asked me
yeah.
if I wanted to reload or exit.
All right.
Oh no, it's just so you
Okay,
can see
I can
the
see
map.
it now. I reloaded and now I can see it.
Oh, here
I
it
can
is.
still see the map, but I can no longer see inside the church. and stuff
Got
like
it.
that.
That's
Yeah,
correct
same.
because there's a separate map for the upstairs area.
Oh.
Yeah,
Really?
that's why I'm like asking if you guys can see, quote
Got
unquote.
it.
Dylan, you head up here, and this will be the last thing we do before I call it.
Aw.
You head upstairs here, and there is like a window here that is locked but opens.
Yeah.
But you could technically like open it yourself here if you wanted to. You would
Okay,
need
so
to
I'm
give
at a
me
window, and I need
yes.
to sleight of hand.
to
try to
open
open
it if you want to get inside of the church upstairs.
God damn it!
Isn't this a latch lock? Like slide a dagger through in between and pick up the latch?
Yeah, it's not that hard. A DC would have been like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna like slip and fall through the window, aren't I?
as you do your sleight of hand,
God.
you'll see Lawrence just wait, no. Be careful. As you'll think he's just like offering some help. But you realize eventually that he's doing a little bit more than that. As with a +3 with guidance, you feel your hand almost feels like it's moving on its own accord to swipe at the lock, and the latch suddenly undoes itself.
Lawrence's determination fills you with
Lawrence fills me up. Well,
Lawrence
shoot.
fills you up.
All right, we get it. Y'all are horny.
So I can unlock windows.
I was gonna make an Undertale reference, but y'all,
And you
Hey,
are
bunnies do be breeding.
entering in here.
I don't think he does. Lawrence is a gay little
And
man.
as you
Whoa!
do,
Pentagram!
Oh shit.
you will see a ritual circle in the top of this temple with various bloodied implements. And that's where we're going to end for this session.
No, I want to talk to the priest so bad.
I'm sorry, but we did say, Alone did say that like 5 was a cutoff for him for right now.
Oh man. All right.
And I
mean,
do kind
I'm
of want to
not
go take a
there.
nap.
Oh, I'm not
That's
at
also
home next week, but I can probably play
Oh.
from.
I'm not going to be in town next week. Or here, let me in stream and then we can discuss all this fun stuff.
All right.
Yeah.
Thanks for playing. Thanks for DMing.
I hope y'all had fun with some of the like weird intrigue surrounding this assassination contract
felt
that
so
Jerry got.
shit. I can't wait to talk to Daddy Priest.
Okay.
I'm gonna knock at the door. He's gonna open it and be like, "Forgive me, Father, but I have sinned. Damn, I didn't know priests came like this."
Oh,
Hey, yo.
No, but they do come
But-
like that.
let me look at my calendar. I am going to be super freaking busy for the next like
2 weeks.
month almost.
All right. I'm gonna-
Next week I'll be out of town. The week after, I'll be in town. But then the next 1, 2, 3 weeks I'll be out of town.
Can you play even if you're not home?
One of those weeks I would be able to, yes. The others, no, because I'll be visiting. I'm going on my anniversary trip with my boyfriend, and then another one I'm going to go visit family.
Let's see.
So I have found that Foundry does work on tablets as well, if that is an issue, if something an option for you.
Hey, chat,
does-
we're gonna
I
say
mean-
goodnight here. I'll see
mean, I
you
have a laptop.
all soon.
It would work on a laptop. It would work on a tablet. So that's a non-issue. If the audio quality isn't great, that's okay too. Don't worry.
But,
But-
well, like my big
Only if
thing
you can.
is like, yeah, it's like, would family be annoyed that it's like, oh, you're supposed to be spending time with us, you're going and playing a game with your
That's only
friends?
for like 2 to 3 hours on one day. To be fair.
I'm gonna drop out of the call for a bit. Hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. I need to get ready to go run a Switch 2 launch party tonight.
Oh,
Alright.
fine.
Fine.
Bye-bye. I should actually
I will
also
message
end
you
stream.
separately
Whoops, I
next.
forgot to do that because I
Yeah.
forgot that I'm a streamer.
Bye, stream.
Bye
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
stream.
Bye.